It's the end of an era as we know it. It's the end of an era as we know it. Let me make sure that my head is not cut off in this shot here. Wagwan. We back. Early afternoon stream. Don't mind the ambiance. Holy. It's going down out there. Gather around, gather around, gather around, gather around. We about to get it popping. Early stream here. This will be the last stream over here at the Visionary Arts Center. Right in the middle of downtown. We're going to be doing a move real soon. All right, so I want to get that out of the way first and foremost. We're going to be moving the Visionary Arts Center, still in the downtown area, nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we stay downtown. Let me grab something here quick, fast. 1 second. There we go. Let me get up on Instagram, let the people know, say that I'm on YouTube Live. Big salute to Dusty Wallace, who's been holding me down here with the YouTube Lives. We're going to get back to business with Dusty just now. As soon as we move the studio, we'll be back forming like Voltron over here on these lives. But I wanted to just jump on this live here by myself, quick, fast, and address a few things. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this being the last stream over here at the Visionary Arts Center. I'm going to open up Instagram quick, fast, and let some of the people in on Instagram. I also got a list of different things I want to talk about as well. Okay, so bear with me as we go through this little journey here. You know, there's a few different things to discuss. Moula first versus Wendy's is definitely on the list. You know what I'm saying? And has he now surpassed the rest of the rappers to become the number one rapper in the underground in Toronto? As well as a special RIP I want to send to Coolio. There's a few things I want to address. So salute to the people who are on Instagram who are popping up right now. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are live right now on YouTube. Hit us up, youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. And tap in, yo. Trying to get a nice, you know, little community in here on the YouTube Live. The title of this is Moula first the number one in Toronto? Is Moula first number one in Toronto and the end of an era? Okay, I don't want to get super sentimental, but this will be the last live stream that you're seeing, not with this backdrop, but in this specific location, right? So I want to definitely address that and big up a few people along the way who've been here on the journey. You know what I'm saying? First off, big up. I'll do that now. Even with y'all over here on Instagram, if y'all want to get a more clearer, well, pop up on YouTube. Hit us up on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. Lean, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I'm on YouTube right now. Bow. All right. Salute to Astro Pink. Hit us up on YouTube, youtube.com, and let me know what's going on. Salute to the people over here on YouTube. Let me know if my mic is good. If there's any echo, if there's any doubling up or anything like that, let me know how crisp it is. As far as echo, there might be a little bit of echo because I've taken a lot of the sound treatment stuff out of here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the paddings that we had on the walls over here at the Visionary Arts Center, I've taken down for the move that we're going to be making over to the new studio. All right, so look out for that new studio in the first week of October. I should be finished doing the sound treatment on the spot, making it look like a real dope place. I'm going to do a nice little paint job in there too, but the studio will be moving. I'm going to be bringing this backdrop with me as well. I want to salute to a bunch of people as well. You know, big salute to Gutsy Guts. Big salute to Gucci, aka Gucci 4166666. You know what I'm saying? Loyal, man. You know what I'm saying? Held me down all the way, held the whole squad down, you know, behind the cameras. Even though he's not working with us anymore, he has definitely been an integral part of the team. I mentioned him a couple of times in the past few weeks, but I don't feel that I've given him enough of his flowers as somebody who's been consistently behind the cameras week after week, Wednesday after Wednesday, filming the We Love Hip Hop podcast. So I want a big salute to Gucci, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, big salute to Gutsy Guts, big salute to Empress, big salute to Raheel, you know what I'm saying? These are members that are currently on the team, and the expansion of the team that we have going on right now. Big salute to AGB, aka Alex Getting Bands, over there in Montreal. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be seeing some more content from him, as you know, as far as some Montreal stuff on the road in Montreal, talking to some of the people at the shows, and some more interviews. Okay, he's the plug who's been hitting me up with all these different videos that I've been posting on my personal page and the We Love Hip Hop page. So salute to him. Also, salute to Dusty Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Dusty Wallace has been holding me down over here. Him in Amsterdam as well. You know what I'm saying? But Dusty's been holding me down over here on the YouTube lives. So you're going to be seeing more of him coming up. Whether it's on YouTube lives, he's also in the creation phase right now of creating a new show that we're going to be bringing to the forefront. Okay. Also, big salute to PK Herc, always holding me down. You've been seeing him pop up a lot lately on the podcast. We have a new, and not to say that he's back, and you know you're going to be seeing him every week. You know what I'm saying? But you're definitely going to be seeing him in front of the camera a little bit more often than you have been seeing over the last year or so, when he stepped his co-hosting duty, stepped down from his co-hosting duties, right? So big salute to PK Herc. I got a protein shake right here, about to get it in. Yeah, man. And he's going to be pulling up here probably, you know, in the next hour or so to help me move some more stuff out of this studio into the new studio that we're going to be at downtown. Okay. I've always been very adamant about keeping the studios downtown because of the fact that we interview so many people from so many different ends. I always want to make sure that the guests are comfortable coming to the studio. Right. Whether it's over at the Burrowheads where we used to be at down on Church Street and Church and Wellesley area, okay, or you know even at the Youngsterdam, which was right around Young and Wellesley. It was right in the middle of downtown, and this was the same thing with the Visionary Arts Center. It's been bittersweet because it's you know it's an undertaking to keep a studio open, pay for the insurance, make sure that there's internet in here, as well as the rent and all that type of stuff, right? And making sure that the company is making enough to cover the overhead as well as make a profit. It's not an easy task. Okay, I'll let y'all know that right now. I'm not complaining, but I'm just letting y'all know it's not easy. Okay? But one thing that I've been able to do from having this place, and I'm not going to get super sentimental like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm leaving this place. I've only been here a year, okay? A year and a few months. And, but it's sad because this is the style of building that I'm in right here. Not to say that the location that I'm going to, I'm not going to be able to be relaxed and chill and be able to be ourselves. But this is one of the last of these styles of buildings that you're going to see, you know, warehouse style, you know, loft style of buildings where, you know, people are able to be creative. You're able to be 420 friendly in here. It's just been a vibe in this building. So I want to, you know, big salute to the neighbors, big salute to the man Pav who made this backdrop that's behind here that has become signature when you see We Love Hip Hop content. Okay. artist that works in the building. He does storyboarding. He does storyboarding for OVO. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga's out there. And there's been a lot of people who I've met in this building, whether it's in the elevator, in the hallways, who have all been involved in something really big or just something cool in the artistic scene. So it's definitely going to be a missed building. And they're tearing this place down, right? Everybody got to go. It's not just us. Everybody got to go. All right? So salute to that, man. But I definitely want to address that and a few other things. Big salute to the comment gang strong. As you know, as y'all are pulling up over here on this live here, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to tell a friend that we are out here. Elite. And yeah, man, I'm going to make sure that we cover a few things that are going on in the news, as well as celebrate the end of an era over here at the Visionary Arts Center. One thing also I've been blessed to be able to do with this location is rent it out to people of our kind. You know what I'm saying? People of color, black people specifically. A lot of times when we're applying for shit, no, Moula's not over. Where I am at is over. The location is over. Okay? Moula's just getting started. Don't worry. And we'll get into Moula versus Wendy's part 2 or part 5, wherever he's on, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the phone lines open today, so there won't be any wild phone calls that might come in. If y'all got a problem with that, I'm sorry, but I want to talk my shit. You figure deal me? But yeah, man, I've been blessed to be able to rent out this place to a lot of different creatives, whether it's for paint and sip night, whether it's for just an all-out party, whether it's for an after hours. I held somebody rented this place out for a comedy event the other day, and I got to interact and meet some really real cool people that are in the comedy scene who are doing big things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always able to trade information and network with somebody who's doing something cool that intersects with what we're doing over here at the We Love Hip Hop Network. So this location has definitely been a blessing for that. A lot of Beast Mode battles have gone down over here. Big salute to Johnny Jibbs and the whole Beast Mode family, Joey V, all the man them over there. They've done a few Beast Mode events in here. I've put it up on the Instagram where you're seeing battle rap going down over here at the Visionary Arts Center. So that's been a blessing to be able to have a venue where even if it's the last minute, holler at me. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what kind of time we got over here. And, you know, obviously, you could smoke in here, you could chill. It's been a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments also what y'all want to get into. I have a list of things that I want to talk about, but you let me know as well if there's anything that, you know, you're like, yo, Friday, y'all, you need to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? One of the first things and one of the... You know what? Before I even get into anything, salute to the comment gang. What's this name here? La Fanny. He said the real Toronto, Khalifa. That's somebody I'm looking for. If y'all can get me in touch with Khalifa, because he doesn't have a big Instagram, so I can't even find him on the gram, to be honest. Like, if y'all can let me know what his Instagram is, even if y'all want to throw the Instagram handle here in the comments, comment gang strong, I will go and find Khalifa and do a Khalifa interview. Okay, for the people who live here in Toronto who know, y'all know who he is. You know what I'm saying? For the people outside of Toronto, go check the real Toronto. You know what I'm saying? And then go do a wormhole of different Khalifa tunes that you might find on YouTube. Idiots. But I want to give a big RIP to Coolio. All right. Coolio passed away, 59 years old, young man. Okay, 59 years old. He passed away yesterday afternoon in his at his friend's home in California. Okay. He went to go visit a friend, and apparently he went to go use the washroom, and you know, it was taking a little bit of time, and the friend went to go check, and they found him unresponsive in there. And when they called the ambulance and the police, he was dead. All right, when they got to the place. Okay, I'm gonna pull up an article here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if there's what the latest article is here on Coolio's death. Right, because they haven't given any reasons why. Right now, they're just saying like cardiac arrest. I'm sorry for the runny nose in here, yo. It's cold as shit, and I'm starting to catch a cold. 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'll go on here. And yeah, condolences to the family of Coolio, right? I'm sure he had a bunch of kids that are like teenagers or young adults at this point, and you know he 59 years old is. I know to some of y'all young heads, you'll be like, "Holy man, is an old head," but like, bro, 59 years old is young, yo. And a lot of people only know Coolio for Gangsta's Paradise, but he had tunes and he did a lot of other shit. It wasn't just Gangsta's Paradise that he was famous for. You know what I'm saying? I feel that he was on a Surreal Life. Can y'all put me on? Am I imagining that? Was he on Surreal Life? Right. I had heard that he had run. He got into politics for a quick second. Let's see here. My biggest tune or my favorite tune from Coolio is Fantastic Voyage. Come along and ride with us. Slide, slide, slippity slide. Maybe that's too old for y'all. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ paramedics were called to the house in Los Angeles around 4 p.m. A medical emergencies. When they got there, he was pronounced dead. Open investigation right now. Yeah. It's crazy because, you know, when I see a death like this, you know, and don't get me wrong, and don't take this in the wrong way. Even though he was a very young man, and it sucks that he's passed away, it wasn't to, you know, some foul play. As far as we know right now, it wasn't like, oh, you know, he was in the streets and he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, he was at Roscoe's getting some chicken and niggas shot Coolio. You know what I'm saying? He obviously had some health issues. I don't know if it was, you know, just health issues that just people get in general, or health issues that come from like living a fast life, yo. When you're a rapper, entertainer, you start getting that money fast, especially when you're a rapper and you're touring, you're doing all of this, like you're getting free drinks everywhere you go. People are giving you whatever you're into. If you're into yayo, then people will give you a bunch of yayo. If you're into weed, then whoever on tour, you're getting it for free more times. Is you can go buy it because you got money, but like your fans will be like, yo, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Even at us, at our level where we're at with the We Love Hip Hop Network, the amount of free weed, besides sponsors and stuff like that, like, you know, Astro Pink, hit them up, myastropink.com. Yeah, people have hit us up with that. Hold a bag of weed. Hold this, hold that. Yo, weed. You know what I'm saying? But like other things like paraphernalia, like papers, you know, exotic blunts, you know, because they don't say that we're the world's most smoked out podcast. So why not bless the man with them? Bless the man with a nice bud. Give man, you know, a half quarter, a quarter, even a half ounce, free. So imagine when you're a rapper moving around the world, moving around the country, you live a hard, fast life, or not a hard life, but a fast life. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you're 59, your body might be like 75 on the inside. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I remember distinctly from going to hip hop shows back in the days is seeing Redman on stage. And this is a younger Redman. I don't know if this is his regiment now. You know, salute to Reggie Noble. He was on stage drinking Hennessy straight out the bottle. So anytime like he got parched or like his throat got dry, pause. Instead of grabbing for a bottle of water and then continuing his rhymes, he was just chugging the Hennessy out the bottle and then doing his rhymes. No stutter, no slur, on point. When I was watching it, I was like, whoa, this nigga's a superhero. But that's not a good thing. That means his body, his tolerance level has gotten so high, he's so desensitized to alcohol that he could just drink Henny out the bottle, and it probably takes him 2 bottles of Hennessy before he really starts feeling a buzz. You continue with that type of trajectory, going into your 40s, going into your 50s, you ain't gonna live a long life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, you know, don't get me wrong, I haven't been keeping up with what's going on with Coolio every single day of the year. You know what I'm saying? Doing Coolio updates. So don't get me wrong, I'm not aware if he was living a nice, clean lifestyle. But at some point in time, you know, I feel like I've heard him have his different issues with stuff, right? So even if you start changing your life around, a lot of those effects that, you know, you do to your body, this coming from somebody who used to drink for 20 years straight, some of those effects are irreversible. I've been blessed to be able to have a liver that's come back, but not everybody gets that. Some people get psoriasis of the liver and all that type of shit, and now it's just time's ticking, fam. So, yeah, man, R.I.P. to Coolio. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to his family, his kids. I'm sure he had a wife or baby moms or, you know, people who are left behind who love him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I just wanted to put that on the table there, man. R.I.P. to Coolio. Let me know in the comments favorite Coolio song. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna jump and say, "Yo, Gangsta's Paradise," because that was his tune, right? But if you want to put Gangsta's Paradise, by all means, Gangsta's Paradise away, yo. That tune was a banger, right? You get one. All you need is the one, and that shit you could eat for life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he was like healthy. Nah. He had a whole album. He had a couple albums. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody remembers Gangsta's Paradise. But a real core Coolio fan probably could name off like 5-6 Coolio songs that they're like, yo, that's my jam. That's my jam. Like I told you, me, it's Fantastic Voyage. That's my favorite Coolio song. They ran the shit out of Gangsta Paradise. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I like the tune, but you know when you hear something over and over again, it starts to get annoying. But when you get one tune, this nigga probably was performing that shit last week, getting a bag. 30 years later. All right, so condolences to his family and RIP to Coolio. What else y'all want to get into, man? Let me know in the comments before I get into my next subject if there's anything that y'all want me to get into, anything that I might have missed. I've been keeping up with what's going on the gram. I just haven't been posting as much as usual, just because the move and everything that's been going on. But next week we'll definitely be getting back at it way crazier. On top of the fact that the gram is starting to become dead, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, people are still using Instagram, you know, a lot. But it just ain't the place to be anymore. Y'all niggas know people be on TikTok, even on YouTube. People spend more time, I think, on YouTube than on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what topics I have here. Oh, Moula first. That's what I wanted to talk about. Moula the first. Big salute to Moula first. He's out here, man. I speak to a lot of rappers behind the scenes. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, there's a lot of rappers that hit me up that try to get up on the show. Whether it's or they try to get promotion, whatever they need, right? And I speak to a lot of people behind the scenes, and I try to give them advice, right? I always tell them, like, listen, you got to create a demand for people to want to see an interview, right? And I'm not saying create a demand in the wildest ways, but like, people have to be interested, right? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that y'all, the audience, the comment gang strong, want to see. And y'all let us know every time, right? You're very vocal about who you want to see. So, for example, I always see, yo, Doovie in the comments. So it's obvious. Doovie's a name to draw for. We want to get Doovie on the show. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say it's all about that buzz, right? Making it where when that thumbnail goes up and people see, oh shit, you're interviewing so-and-so, the interest is there. It doesn't defeat the purpose for the rapper to get that interview. It defeats the purpose for the rapper to get that interview and nobody watches. Nobody cares. So it's there's an art to making people care. And there's even a better, a deeper way of your art, or even more artistic, when you can make people care without violence. All right. So let's see what's going on with Moula here, because he's been busy. Salute to Toronto rappers. I'm on their page right now. Moula's done a few different things that's made him stand out from the bunch, besides dropping like 40 videos. Okay. He's made his presence felt. Okay. And I want to salute him for being able to do that, because that's not easy. There's a lot of rappers in this city. So watch the man now. One second. I got to plug in the thing. My bad. It's the end of an era as we know it.
What do you mean? You know who I am?
You just literally took.
Yes, my name is Moula first.
So wait,
and when hold on.
Okay.
My name is Moula first. And when I die, they're gonna study my bones.
Study
I
his
wanna buy
bones?
everything on the menu. You're gonna give up that? I want to buy everything, single thing on the menu.
You can't be bought it.
Why not? I want to record it. This is Wendy.
Yo, she's not impressed. She's like, who are you? You can't record here. Poor thing.
We're gonna see how much everything is at Wendy's today. Listen, man, stop zooming in and out like that, man. When I die, they're gonna Dave's double, Dave's triple combo, bacon deluxe, even though I don't eat pork, Baconator, son of Baconator, all combos. Apple, pecan, taco, Southwest avocado.
Any preference for the drink?
Anything you want to make them. Grilled Caesar.
What's going on here? Is he ordering everything on the menu? Everything?
Lemonade, strawberry lemonade, both of them. Frosty Chino. Hot coffee, hot tea, simply orange juice, simply apple juice, Dasani bottled water, even though I don't drink that.
They're playing in somewhat of a conundrum right here. And with all due respect to Moula first, because he obviously paid for everything, you know. Let's give it another slide. Yo, everybody else is getting some food too? Holy! They're like, are you sure? Black guys do that? Yeah, we do.
I don't even know what it is.
This guy's like, I know Moula first. I know Moula. I know him.
Can we get two chicken strip combos?
Right.
And a Dave single combo. I get a large chicken. That's it.
Yo. Now these guys are like, well, let me get specific in here. Jeez. Get the combo, bro. Supersize the shit.
Even though I don't eat pork, but it's all good. You guys okay? You guys want
Should have supersized that, my nigga.
People get the fucking screen. This is why everyone in the fucking. This is when I die, they're gonna fucking study my.
Yeah, total's not so bad. In my brain, I'm thinking, yo, the nigga's about to spend like 5 racks in there, but it's Wendy's. Foul for foul.
Bones. Okay? Credit cards to pay fees. People get the fucking.
Hutsy Financial.
Pissed. When I die, they're gonna study my bones.
Bro, if you eat that, when you die, they're gonna study your intestines. Holy, that's not good for you, bro.
I don't eat pork. Pissed.
I'd be pissed too if I ate all that. Jesus Christ. But I couldn't get an invite when you were doing that. Like, fam, man, be hungry.
Lots of people, I don't care.
And apparently there's a part 2. Salute to Toronto rappers, even though like they never post me. It's fine. I still fuck with y'all. The rematch. Yo, Moula's gonna get cold when the winter time comes around. And I'll tell you why. Quick fast. Because the fact that like he's wearing these winter jackets right now in the summer, or in the, you know, we're getting into fall season now, obviously, he's conditioning his body for a warmth level too high right now, so that by the time we get to the proper season, this nigga's gonna be cold. He's gonna have to wear like 3 jackets. Holy. And the jackets don't end neither. Like, how many jackets you got, fam? Can I get a jacket after you're done with him? Like, we're the same size, fam. Yo, the music is crazy.
Hello, my name is Moula.
And he stays with a baddie.
First, and I was accused of going to a cheaper Wendy's and here to be order. I need the whole menu immediately.
You're like this motherfucker again.
I'm gonna go Dave's single, Dave's double, Dave's triple, bacon deluxe, baconator, son of bacon. Make sure they're all combo. The drinks, you can choose whichever one. Slide them all down in a row if you need to. Okay? Where you at? Bacon deluxe? Baconator? So I'll be paying after pay. Come get the freaking price. Like, what? It was $190 before, it's $299 now.
Guys, can you just go to make the...
Inflation.
I'm a guy. What do you mean? I'm paying for $300 at your store. You can't tell me nothing. Let me pay and I need to leave.
To go? Yo, the man's buying the food. Don't worry about the video. He's ready to pay.
I'm a guy. Yo, relax. I'm paying $300 at your store.
Right.
You work at Wendy's. Let me pay. Anything. It's fine. Let me pay and whatever. Anything.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to, who's this nigga right here?
Why is that not gonna work?
Because it is above $200.
That's fine. I have a credit card. What's wrong? What do you need? It's above $200. Yeah, what are you talking about? It's not gonna work. I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
It works. I don't need receipts. I need to.
Yo, you see how she try to play him, fam? It's over $100. Tap's not gonna work. Why you gotta lie, fam? Anyhow, I have a point here. Moula first, I think, with the Moula versus Wendy's audience, the multiple interviews that he's been doing, okay? He's popped up lately on Truth Be Told podcast, Broadcast Wheeler, We Love Hip Hop, Voices from the Staircase, okay? You got some niggas in this city who ain't even doing one interview. And not to say that these niggas ain't popping, but their fans want to hear from them. And here's the next thing. Moula is helping to grow the ecosystem. Okay? To the point where he might even be sacrificing himself. And listen, this is no way an endorsement for Moula First. I'm not being paid as an advertiser or some type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm only sponsored by Astro Pink, okay? Astro_pink.com. Or sorry, at Astro_pink on Instagram. This is it. But the thing is with Moula, he has found a way to make himself as well as the rest of the scene popular. For example, him going off on the We Love Hip Hop podcast obviously has helped the podcast. I'm not going to act like it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But it also helps him, his visibility. He gets reposted on different pages because his interviews are interesting. Okay? People want to hear from him. Dare I say, he may be the #1 underground rapper in Toronto right now. Stop me when I'm lying. And if not, who is? I'm going to be putting out another list soon. And Moula First might have to be #1 on this shit now. Okay? Top 5, you know, he's in jail right now. He's dealing with his legal issues. He hasn't been able to put out music for the whole of 2022 to be, you know, for the most part, right? Like he's put out tunes. He's made his presence felt, but obviously he's not going to be able to get to it like how he was before when he was on road. You know what I'm saying? High Grade TV says, no more list, please. Never. Never. I will do list forever. Pressa, which we will be getting into a Pressa topic. I have a Pressa topic. He's still definitely doing his thing. But with all due respect, and he's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Loud show, wild. You know what I'm saying? Popping up after at the ACC, I think where we seen him on Instagram. He's doing his fucking thing. But Moula has been doing his thing to the point right now where when you talk about Toronto rappers, his name pops up a lot first. He's on a lot of different blog pages getting reposted. Okay? The stuff that he's doing here, that works for him. That's not going to work for you. But there's something that you can do that works for you that gets people talking just as much. You know what I'm saying? Moula already did the jacket thing. He's doing the 40 videos or 1 video a month, sometimes 2. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing things. He's always, what can I do to get people's attention and keep them saying my name until I drop another another video, another project, whatever. Nigga said CD, you fucking old head. Right? Because let's not act like it's just all antics. Okay? And once again, let me reiterate, this is not an endorsement or an ad for Moula First. I am just speaking my mind on the scene as I see it and who's making the moves and making the scene move forward. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boy Killer says he's not getting posted for music. Get it straight. RBG Investment says Talking Ops is officially waste talk now. So a lot of artists are stuck creatively. Dun, dun, dun. I should have loaded up some sound effects for this last Visionary Arts Center live. Because that's a super fact right there. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get lame to be like, yo, I'm smoking on this person. Like, it doesn't get the same amount of engagement that it used to get before. You know what I'm saying? I feel that Moula First is just a couple of moves away. And also, as far as them not talking about his music or reposting his music, that's not true. Because when he drops a new music video, those get reposted. I see Keep Six Solid reposting his music videos all the time. We repost his music videos. Six Sounds reposts his music videos. He's consistently dropping 1 a month at least. So that's even a stunt in itself. So when we repost it, it's like we can title it like number 41, it's in the blogger's interest to post him because it helps the bloggers get traction. Okay? But with his tour, doing his tour, going around to all these different podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Big salute to Las Vegas, DJ Las Vegas. With his podcast tour, he's also helping other podcasts. He don't need to pop up on all. He only need to really do a couple of interviews and he's good. Like he's gotten his point across. But doing 3, 4, 5 different interviews with different places who are just on the come up. Oh, Gems for Life also. He did an interview with Gems for Life. Okay, I want to make sure to mention that as well. Subs to Gems for Life. Right? He's helping all these different platforms gain traction and in turn get more interviews. Okay? Because with any platform, interview platform, it's all about getting that spike, right? Getting that interview that makes more people interested in the platform, which in turn makes more artists interested in getting an interview on that platform as well, right? So when he goes and does a platform that's just starting up or doesn't have a bunch of followers yet or a bunch of subscribers, he's helping them to grow. You feel me? What y'all saying over here? Las Vegas says Moula First, 1 big hit away. That's a fact. Because with all his attention that he's been attracting, you follow up with a banger, like a unanimous, like can't get it out of your head banger, you're gonzo. Like I'm talking about a banger that like niggas in the States are like, yo, you heard that song from so-and-so? You're out of here. Okay? When Best I Ever Had started blowing up, niggas wasn't like, yo, who's that Canadian boy? They were just like, yo, you heard that new tune? Yo, that Best I Ever Had is fire. And then they started finding out he's from Toronto. You know what I'm saying? And he was gone. After that, he never looked back. Nothing was the same. Pun intended. So with the amount of like visibility that Moula has, the man was on Shade Room. One thing that I didn't like about that Shade Room shit, they didn't fucking tag the nigga. They were so focused on Drake. There's so much sucking Aubrey dick, pause, that they didn't fucking mention the person who's in the goddamn, that he's, who he's making the comment, the video of the comment, the person in the fucking video. The nerve. But same way, you can see his face on the goddamn Shade Room. He's on Academics' page. Man's not paying for that. He's engineering the right moves so that he's getting put in the right places. Okay? Anybody can do the same thing. You just gotta think. You just gotta, you gotta think. You gotta sit there. You gotta plot. This right now as we speak, I'm sure the nigga's trying to think of a next plan to keep his attention going. Right? It's part of the job. If you're a rapper and nobody gives a shit about you, then how are you going to get your message out musically then? You gotta make people give a shit. This is not a social media thing. This has always been a thing. I've worked for, not just worked for street teams, I ran a street team. You know what I'm saying? So before there was these phones where you can just literally just use this or go out to places and then have people film you and then create good social media content. Before these things here, we had to go around and put flyers out to all these different places and poster boards and freaking give out CD samplers and tape samplers and all types of shit because the buzz is important. No buzz, nobody's gonna consume your music. Nobody's gonna watch your interview. This goes to also the people who hit me in the DMs, the old heads, not the old heads. I'll give this to more of the younger heads. You know what I'm saying? Just as a constructive criticism. Don't go crazy and go kill yourself to go get hot. But be creative and entertaining. You feel me? But yeah, man, I say all that to say, big salute to Moula first. He's doing his motherfucking ting. And I don't think you could.
Oh, and when you guys distribute it out to people. Yeah? Oh, it didn't go to wage. Oh, it went to wage. Who gives a fuck?
Yo, chill, bro.
Oh, God.
Yo. Let's see what's the comment gang is saying. Comment gang strong. It's the end of an era as we know it. Yo, they done marked up the walls in the studio or in the hallways out here. Vegas, you've been here before multiple times. All right, I'm gonna go on my page for a quick second. Follow me on Instagram, please. Please. Just one more follow. That's all I ask. Just a little bit of clout, please. Anywho. Watch this. They done went crazy. It's the end of an era as we know it. It's the end of an era as we know it. People are cheesed. Trust me, like, listen, I don't live in this building, right? But a lot of people, or a few people, have made this building their residency. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not happy about this move. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm happy, but like, it's not that serious. I ain't gonna mark up the walls. But somebody I want to talk about quick fast. Okay. You know what? Let me see what y'all wanted me to talk about first, because I don't want to, go down this wormhole. Pause. No pause. before getting to hear what y'all want to talk about. Okay? 'Cause I want to talk about Pressa. Press machine. I forgot Vegas got a wrench in here. Ain't with it. Affiliate said, make better music. Toronto boom bap scene is fire, says Fuzzy Dunlop. I heard somebody say something about Danielson. Salute to Danielson. When we get the new studio popping in the next week, we'll be working on a Danielson interview. Also, FB interview on the way. FB Neat, aka Fat Boy Neat. That interview will probably drop on Sunday. Look out for that. And right after I finish the stream, I'm going to be posting the Fleeto interview. So look out for the Fleeto interview. Verticals, suck your mom. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to talk about Pressa quick fast. Big salute to Pressa. I think it was last night on Instagram, something about him looking for a video director to shoot a new video over here in Toronto for him. And it continued to make my brain go on to the pondering that I have been doing, because, you know, it's my job to ponder. And what are you Toronto rappers up to? What's the next move? What's the game plan? These are the things that go through my mind, obviously with other things. What's for dinner? You know what I'm saying? How much money we make it today? Shit like that, right? But, you know, it's my job to wonder what one with the Toronto rappers. And I started thinking earlier before this post, is Pressa still here? And if so, why? Why are you still here? Not to say we don't want you here. Obviously, this is your home. You know what I'm saying? But it just got me to wondering, like, nigga, you still in Canada? Shit. I thought he was like Americaned up. Like he had the album or the project that had his American residency card or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like he's locked in. Where did I see this post? Was it 6? Let me see. Maybe it was 6 ounce. Let's see here. 6 ounce. Salute to 6 ounce, yo. I was like, yo, man never went back after Rolling Loud. I don't know. I didn't ask him when we had the interview. And I'm trying to get the man them to come through and like do a full Was Gang interview where like just all of the man them pull up. All right. Let's see it. Pressa links up with Kevin Durant. How long is this from? 1 day ago. For a one-on-one game. Yeah, eh? Yeah, eh? Is this a swipe? No, it's just the one. Yeah. There was a video of him, Pressa downtown Toronto. I'm out here, I'm outside. And I was thinking to myself, why are you doing that, fam? Not to say that, you know, you can't hold your own, you can't hold it down, but bro, I thought the plan was stay in the States, stay out of the drama, right? And then get to these bangers. And I feel like the mission is being like deviated a little bit. Let me put this on the screen so y'all can see this a little bit better. Like, fam, I'm not trying to run niggas, but like, back to LA, fam. I know somebody said in the comments about it not being a no-fly zone, but like, don't get me wrong. I know it's crazy out there right now.
We don't live downtown, but we always deep. We outside, you feel me? And yo, got the killers with me. Even though I don't need a killer, I'm a killer all by myself. Yeah. Big HBK. Hey yo, we don't live downtown, but we always deep. We outside, you feel me? And yo, got the killers with me, even though I don't need a killer, I'm a killer all by myself.
I started thinking about it, right? Because I know that to be in the States, it's not a cheap thing. Okay, especially places like LA. Right? There's one thing that, like, and also to keep up with the Joneses too. You can't live in a slum spot when you're living there in the States. But a lot of the times, record labels will give artists allowances, per diems, different things like that. Monthly payments. For example, big salute to Dusty Wallace. He was breaking down to me how Jazz Cartier was getting like $1,200 a month. Okay, over there when he was signed to Universal once upon a time. All right, let me just press this thing up here. He was getting $1,200 a month from the label. Okay, now also keep in mind, labels give you your advance. Let's say they give you an advance for your new project of $150,000. Okay, that's so you can make the project. You know what I'm saying? And hold yourself down, all that type of shit. I know that Pressa has done some good investments. You know what I'm saying? The man them are into the dog training and all that type of stuff, or dog breeding and all that type of stuff. But the jewelry, I don't know about the cars and stuff like that, but like jewelry adds up on its own. You know what I'm saying? To have like $250,000 on your neck or $250,000 jewelry combined, that's like a lot. And to hold that down, make sure you always have the dogs them around you, dog them are fed, that's another expense. Your face is already known. And this is not just a Pressa thing. This is just for all rappers, period. The ones who are like really icy. Your face is already known from making music, right? And from putting out music videos and being out there. So now, when you add all of the extra stuff, it's like, it becomes a liability. Let me go through this page here quick, fast. I say that to say, it might not be as easy as said as done to be like, okay, well, let me just go back to the States now. You know, one, like y'all were saying, it's become a no-fly zone. It's not as safe as it used to be. Period. And dare I get a little bit mixy? The man them haven't made it as kosher as it used to be neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention the people who he's had issues with, but he's had some issues. You know what I'm saying? Verticals. He says, Friday, Wagwan, are you going to interview Swansea rappers? Put me on. You know what I'm saying? There's so many hoods out here. You need to let me know who the specific rapper is, not what hood he's from. To me, it doesn't matter what hood you're from. Where's your music? You know what I'm saying? It's not am I interviewing certain people from certain hoods? Just a sidetrack quick fast, okay? Just because I feel like this person's trying to get my attention here. If he's your brethren, cool. Send me his music. We love hiphoptoronto@gmail.com. Hit me in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about what hood he's from. To me, it doesn't even need to be mentioned. Just like, are you trying to interview this specific person? You know what I'm saying? The hood that he's from is an irrelevant mention to me. You know what I'm saying? I just care if the person is good. Is he popping? Like, is he trying to do his, like, is he grinding? Whatever hood he's from, y'all niggas don't own these hoods. So we got to stop acting like these are the things that we put our flags on. Because in a heartbeat, they'll just take the shit away from y'all. Y'all don't own this shit. Y'all got to stop acting like this is where you fucking live and die. One freaking homie there, turkey neck there, John Tory and them niggas is ready to go, they'll come sweep your hood up and gentrify that bitch and put a Starbucks in it. And niggas won't be allowed to live there anymore. It won't be called what it was called before. That's how less ownership, how much of a lack of ownership y'all niggas have of this shit. So stop holding it down, claiming it. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? But with Pressa here, I feel that he's been put into a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? He's put in this situation where he might feel he has something to prove now that he's back here in the city, because there's been a lot of people who've been talking shit about him when he was gone. Yo, Pressa's afraid to be in Toronto, all this type of shit. And I'm here to say, you don't got to prove nothing to these niggas, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that niggas is in danger, but just from the outside view, you don't have to put yourself in what could be a line of danger to prove to these niggas that you're outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the fucking unfortunate repercussions that can happen. Because without even being Pressa, just being a nigga in the scene who's trying to do his thing, who's trying to grow as a Toronto rapper, who's gaining heavy visibility, it's already not as safe as it used to be. To be a podcaster, don't be that safe. Okay? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Not only the rappers are the ones who are like in quote unquote danger, or if you want to call it danger. You know what I'm saying? Any person who is a person of notoriety, somebody can see their face and recognize them because they've seen them on a screen. You got to be on guard. You got to have your head on a swivel. You feel me? It don't make you pussy. It don't make you scared. It just makes you smart. If you could avoid being in places where niggas can just reach out and touch you, you just don't go. And when you go to the places that you need to go to get your money and get your work done or do your networking, you take the proper precautions, you know what I'm saying, and you move militantly. You know what I'm saying? This is the long game that niggas is playing, fam. This is not chess, or this is not checkers, fam. This is chess. You know what I'm saying? And not only Pressa, I'm saying this to all of these Toronto rappers. Don't be trying to let these niggas trick you out of your position to try to prove something to these niggas. This we outside shit, it sounds good, but a lot of the times it's just something that sound good. It don't be worth it like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? As a person who says, yo, we outside, I'm telling you this. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to prove to these niggas. Go get your bag, go back to the lab, make more music, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? You get another banger, you're out of here. But you get another banger and you're not around to enjoy that shit, then they're going to be celebrating you posthumously. Whatever label is going to be eating off of you, and your family's not going to be able to see the growth of you as an artist. Go get a We Choose Our Sins says, stay out the way. Facts. This is chess, not checkers, my nigga. That's a word of advice from you, from the boy Friday. You know what I'm saying? Old head, old back, old foot, old face Friday. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not, I don't be giving cool advice like, yo, go spin on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? My head's on a motherfucking swivel 25/8. Fuck 24/7. And I don't got half the jewelry you and all niggas got. You know what I'm saying? Half the followers and visibility. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, respect. When niggas is giving me salutes on the streets, I be looking them in their eyes, fam. Cause I want to see their intentions. I love getting the love when somebody stops me on road and they're like, yo, aren't you that nigga from the podcast? You know what I'm saying? But I'm really looking at everything on this person's body while we're having our conversation. I'm looking at your body movements. I'm looking at where your hands are going. You know what I'm saying? Because all love ain't fan love, like FB says. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come shake your hand and you're not looking at what's going on with his other hand and shit can go left. I'm not saying this for Pressa. I'm just saying this for me. Right? I be looking at a nigga in the eyes. What's your intention, bro? Salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Until that interaction is done. And then I keep it moving. Right? I be having these earbuds in. Right? Both of them. When I'm walking down the street. More times I'm not listening to music. More times I'm listening to podcasts, books, whatever. Not to say that I don't listen to music. If I'm on the way to listen to, like, if I'm about to do an interview or something, then I'm deeply entrenched in that artist's music. However, the things that I'm listening to allows me to hear what's going on in the scenes around me. Because I can't afford for a nigga to be just running up on me because I'm blaring some fucking music too loud in these earbuds. And when I walk by, because I can tell the demographic, as a person, an analytical person, I check the analytics. I know where our core audience comes from. It's the hood, the mandem. Right? I see a group of the mandem on the corner. While I'm walking, one of the earbuds come out so that this, whatever I'm listening to stops. Because I need to hear everything around me. This is me. Me with a smidget of the popularity of a Pressa. So I say all that to say, you ain't got nothing to prove to these niggas. Just do your thing and get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What are y'all saying in the comments here, man? Comment gang screwed on. Who's that young pro SGK? What up? I try to drop a gem here and there. One or two. You know what I'm saying? Try to crack the door to the jewelry store every once in a while. You feel me? Smokey McBongwater with a sick name. I salute you. Really Racks. I salute you. Salute to the whole comment gang. And salute to Dusty Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Give him some time. You know what I'm saying? He's getting used to these microphones, talking into these mics and, you know, giving his commentary and making them unfiltered but filtered at the same time. Give him some time. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back just now, but I just wanted to do this one dolly. This is the last live stream that I'm going to be doing over here at the Visionary Art Studio, Visionary Art Center. The studio's moving, new location. Also, still gonna be renting out the studio for podcasting. Maybe not for events because it's not going to be a bigger space. It's going to be a smaller space, but a perfect space if you want to make content. So we'll still be renting out the space for people who want to do interviews, podcast. There will be a green screen area in there. We're going to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we could do with John here. We can block you, John? We can just get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Hide this user from the channel. How about that, John? Go make a new account, pussy. Nerve. See this? Right? See this? I can't see the people who talk this type of smack to me. So when I'm walking on road, pom-poms like John, JJ, JK could walk right past me, even hail me, yo, love what you do, and then jump in the comments and tell me to suck my mom. All right? This is why, and yo, salute to Get-Em's main, Slime In. Yeah, man, you gotta understand, even when it comes to me beefing and stuff like that, I try to keep it to a minimal. I say what I say and then I back the fuck off. I don't continue it. I don't try to perpetuate it and make it a long time thing. You know what I'm saying? I try to refrain from responding to people sending shots at me, but I'm not going to get bullied. Okay? So when I do respond, it's not an ongoing thing, especially with, you know, some of the people sometimes that I got issues with, because in the end of the day, I can't see them and they can see me. And even if I could see them, we're dealing with the entertainment game where we're public figures. You know what I'm saying? We don't need things going left as people who are trying to serve the public, trying to give people content. You know what I'm saying? Make their day shorter. You know what I'm saying? When I'm up here, I'm not here to offend niggas, and I'm here to make people entertained. You know what I'm saying? Maybe give you some jewels, some information about what's going on in the scene at the same time. But this is entertainment. It's entertainment, baby. I've had issues when I've been in the streets, moving work, having a fucking key in my crib. But way less issues than when man started talking on these microphones and stopped rapping. Like I'm talking about, I was a rapper for a multitude of years. Had rap beef, no rap beef, street beef that I expressed in my raps. And have not had close to the amount of niggas who talk shit as much as when a nigga decide to start getting on this content game and podcasting game and shit like that. But I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm with all of this smoke. But I'm not here to encourage it. PnB Rock. There's some more updates right now on the PnB Rock murder. RIP to PnB Rock. Condolences to his family. The update that came out right now is that they found a 17-year-old, a 17-year-old gentleman has been arrested in conjunction with this. Okay. Let me pull this up. Let me see if I can pull up an article here. PnB Rock. All right. He was killed in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles not too long ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago now. What they're saying, even in some of these articles that are coming out today, is that it was literally the parties who are accused of this seen him walking into the Roscoe's. So a lot of people were trying to blame his shorty, saying that, yo, it's because she posted the location. It ain't that. Okay? I know how that could be an issue, and that's something that she shouldn't have done, but that wasn't the cause of why those people ran up on him in the Roscoe's. Okay? And they didn't even run up on him in the Roscoe's, apparently. They're saying that it happened outside of the Roscoe's. And they're saying that it's a 17-year-old. So father and son duo charged with murder in shooting death. Okay, RIP PnB Rock. A father and a son have been charged with the murder and in the murder shooting death of rapper PnB Rock. LA Court District Attorney George Garcon made an announcement Thursday saying Freddie Lee Tone and his 17-year-old son were charged with 1 count of murder and conspiracy to commit robbery, as well as 2 counts of second-degree robbery. Okay, this is the father, I would imagine. Freddie Lee is still on the run from authorities. All right. Chantel Trone, the 17-year-old stepmother, was also charged in connection to the murder with 1 count of accessory after the fact. All right, TMZ broke the story. PnB was killed inside the Los Angeles, inside the Los Angeles Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant earlier this month, where he sat and ate with his girlfriend. Okay, this is the Roscoe's. This is in South Central LA. Law enforcement sources tell us that Freddie Leetone and his son were allegedly in the parking lot when PnB arrived at the restaurant. We're told the 17-year-old alleged shooter and Freddie was the getaway driver. Okay, they're saying that the 17-year-old was the shooter and his dad was the getaway driver. Mutting. Our sources say they burned the vehicle after the murder. Okay. PnB was only 30. God damn. So this nigga right here is right now on the run. They're saying, I guess as the co-defendant, right? This is crazy to me. The fact that this is like a family thing. So Mom Dukes wasn't there, I guess, if she's accessory after the fact, because they probably tried to go to the crib after or went to the crib after. She knew I'll go on, said, okay, well, whatever, you know, go hide the shit in there, go burn the car or whatever. Oh, you guys are going to go burn the car. Okay, I'll be here cooking. Like, what? So you're basically setting your son up to fail. You're going on drills with your kid. This guy. Allegedly. All right? They see the man going into the Roscoe's, shining, and they say, okay, let's go get this nigga. Matter of fact, you hold the burner, son. Let's go get this nigga. No. Let's add another layer to it. I'll wait in the car. You go inside and go get that nigga. And I'll get you something nice for your 18th birthday. Is that what the scenario is? You go catch this lick. And I'm going to see about getting you a car for your 18th birthday. Maybe. You know he can't get the nigga no car, but like niggas is dealing with real circumstances. So obviously, if this is the truth, right? These guys, these people are super wrong. But the question I have is, how do we get here? How do we get to the point where a son and his dad are together on a drill? Okay? From my time that I spent back in 2010 when I was away in the pen, I was in the pen with a son and their dad. Okay? A dad who was in his 40s at the time and his son who is just turning 20. Okay? So there's that. I don't know if they ever did any crimes together. I never got into, I got into multiple conversations with these people, right? Both the dad and the son. I was cool with both of them. But they were both doing time together in the same pen. Okay? I was in a minimum. His dad was in jail for so long that his security risk got reduced to minimum. And the son, being his first real bid, his first long bid, he got sent, I guess, straight to minimum, or he has worked his way down over the time too, but just in less time. So that they both ended up in the same institution, in Frontenac Institute. Okay? That's, to me, already that was crazy. And I had left the range over at the Don jail where two brothers were on the range together. Okay? Two brothers who are maybe like 2 years in age difference. We're both doing time on the range together. So I've already seen this siblings and father-son combinations of, oh, both of you guys' lives are fucked? Okay, that's crazy. But to me, this one right here is, we're reaching an all-time low as a society, yo. You know what I'm saying? Where like father and son are out there on the drill together. This is not even the first case of this shit, right? Because allegedly this is the same thing that was going on with Jada Youngin, right? Or not? Wasn't it? Who was it? Common Gang, help me out. It wasn't Jada Youngin. It was somebody who their dad was involved in the crime too. It was one of these Chicago niggas. There's so much fuckery that's going on in the world, I can't even keep track of who did what fuckery. But his dad was like, it ain't me, fam. I know we was out there together, but it ain't me. It was one of these Florida niggas. Jacksonville niggas, to be more exact. And the dad was like, both of them are both in the crime together. And he ended up having to snitch on his son. This is the fuckery that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So now you got this guy right here who is the getaway driver for his 17-year-old son who caught a lick and a drill at the same time. So let's say they got away with it. So far, he's getting away with it because he's on the run still. But let's say they got the whole thing done to fruition. You know what I'm saying? They got the thing done. What's the reward for the son? I don't even know, man. This is crazy. R.I.P. PnB Rock, yo. Holy. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like a big consumer of the man's music. But this is a tragic story, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's the one thing, like, these little niggas be taking niggas out all the time. And that's tragic, all right? I'm not going to downplay that. A 17-year-old catching a drill. You know what I'm saying? But to me now, that's become something that's a little bit more regular. You know what I'm saying? When you see the Bronx drill scene, when these niggas is going and going crazy on each other, pause, like, when you see the casualties, they'll be like 17, 15, 13. So that part don't surprise me. The part that gets me is when it's like your Pop Dukes is the getaway driver. Holy. Real homies for real. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. Big RIP once again to PnB Rock, man. Listen, I know the whole motto is I don't wish jail on nobody, but listen, bro. If this is true, they need to get this nigga off the motherfucking street, fam. You're a piece of shit, fam. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that you're out here taking other people's lives, you're training your kid to fail, fam. You're training your kid to be an inmate. You need to be stopped, my G. I'm sorry. You're a piece of shit. Get this guy out of here. Is that it? Did y'all see the interview with Tory Lanez? Tory! And make sure to hit that like button for anybody who's popped into this live here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the interview with Tory Lanez on The Breakfast Club? Tory! Tory's sick with it. Don't ask me about her. Don't ask me about him. I told you don't ask me about him. I'm here to talk about the music. I'm like, this guy is the Matumbo. You know what I'm saying? Who said Matumbo gotta be fucking 7 feet tall? When you got Tory, I ain't been broke in a minute. And I seen the Breakfast Club thumbnail and I said, holy. What's Charlamagne gonna ask this nigga? Charlamagne wasn't there. Womp, womp, womp. Right now it's 9 hours old. It has 211,000 views. Because people want to hear from Tory. You know what I'm saying? Angela Yee try to get slick. But like, what about that stuff with August? Because you know August, that's her brethren. Remember, Angela Yee interviewed August Alsina and broke the whole story with the entanglement thing. That's Angela Yee's work right there. You got to big her up for that. You know what I'm saying? She broke that story. So I'm sure she has and August is a multiple lip service. I guess you would call him an alumni on lip service, right? But he wasn't trying to answer that. Said, whoosh. Sorry, can't talk about that. Tory.
Wake that ass up in the morning on the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy.
Publicist ready. One thing he was saying, he was breaking down some smart shit. When they finally got him to, like, they got away from all of that, the talk about, trying to pick his brain on the issues that he's having legally. One thing that they did get into is his independent bag. And how the fact that he is independent, he makes all his money. He has a small distribution deal going on with a company. I don't remember the name of the company that he mentioned. However, he's making smart moves. He's about to invest into medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started realizing that, like, this shit might not last forever. Right? Remember, Tory is penning shit. He penned some music for August Alsina, the same nigga that he ended up allegedly having an issue with. Right? So he knows how to get a bag. And he's one of ours. We're not going to forget that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep on supporting until I see that or if something not right. You understand?
I said it all falls down to this. It's like, I forgive, but I don't forget. So it's like, again, I can't base no situations off of how you moved in the past or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And how did you not fold?
They were on him, yo. Like, yo, so how do you feel about that, though? But when everybody was turning on you, like, what about that? And this nigga came over there. He spoke to his publicist. They had a nice meeting before. He went through there, no liquor. He didn't smoke no weed, probably. He just went through there just ready.
Bring August out, I'll say it, but not to do with you. But when the thing happened with August, everybody made jokes, right? Everybody talked about it. Everybody threw a line in the rap. Everybody
Watch
knew,
this.
But it was the culture, right? Something happens to Angela Yee, something happens to me. Everybody's gonna have jokes, right?
Of course.
Something happened with you, everybody has jokes. But now when it gets down to it and it goes to that music making process.
No. We got to catch it right here.
And did you ever knew that y'all had a problem? Because I'm sure if you knew there was a disagreement, you wouldn't put your hand out.
No, I mean, just generally speaking, regardless, I don't have a problem with anybody, and I wrote for him before. It's not one of those.
Oh, so you penned stuff for his projects and
This nigga sick.
For
stuff
sure.
like that.
Well, for Meek and August, the record they did, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why, because I guess he had an issue with the freestyle that you did, talking about the situation.
Watch this. Watch this.
Again,
And sometimes
I like how we're doing this, but like I said, I'm here to talk about the album. I like where you guys are going. It's great. You know what I'm saying?
do you
This guy's great. Good job, bro. Good job. I don't have my sound effects loaded, but good job. Tory! Don't let him get you, Tory. They were working hard. They couldn't get you, though, Tory. Hold on. Yo. Hold on. I'm on live. One second, gang. I gotta mute for a quick second. Sorry about that. Tory. Yeah, give him another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Tory Lanez. Media train lanes. Don't let them get you, fam. Hold on.
Ever have like, you've been through a lot, like you said recently, and now you're trying to do all positivity. But do you ever feel like if there were people that were not in your corner then, are you forgiving of that as time passes?
The thing about it is like, I can never be upset about someone's opinion, and
graceful.
When there's people who have opinions, it's like whatever they thought at the time was just whatever they were feeling at the time. And I know that, a lot of people's opinions have changed up and down about me. And
moving like a gazelle in this game, bro. Don't let them get you, bro. We don't have a lot of people on the other side of the border holding it down for the Canadian scene, far less more than Toronto, okay? We're not going to act like we have dozens of niggas over there representing, okay? This nigga fucks up, they're going to dip him. You understand? So he needs to move carefully. The Breakfast Club is a huge, if not the biggest network, okay? With the exception of Vlad TV, that's the biggest hip-hop network you can be on. You can't be over there not prepared. Charlemagne ain't there. If Charlemagne, listen, and he came in later that day. So listen, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was by request. I'm sure that his publicist had a list of questions and different things that you can't ask. The Breakfast Club don't play those games. They don't do the list of you can't ask these questions. They'll turn down the interview. They've said this multiple times. So he had to go in there ready for whatever. Okay? If you don't want to answer these questions, then make sure that your media training starts to kick in when they come at you, because we're going to ask them. You did well, sir. Good job, bro. Good job. Good fucking job, bro. You're my boy, Blue. Tory Lanez, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Anything else that y'all want to talk about before I get off of this? Because I'm going to get off of this just now. You know what I'm saying? As y'all heard, PK Herc is almost here. We're about to move this studio. You know what I'm saying? The thumbnails got me crying a little bit, but I'm not really crying, fam. It's not really that deep. You know what I'm saying? When you see me again, well, when you see me again, it will still be here because we did pre-recorded content. Duh. But after the pre-recorded content, after all of that is out, we'll be in a new location. I guess it'll be the Visionary Arts Center Part 2, right? But it won't be the same. It won't be the same. Hold on. Maybe we can get PK Herc on camera quick fast. 1 second, gang. Yeah, gang. Big salute to the comment gang right here. One last thing I seen here. Nate the Great 32 or 39 says Nessie is a bum. Don't say that, bro. I'm gonna reach out to her, fam. I'm gonna see if we can get an interview going with her. I come in peace now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about peace and unity for 2023. I'm about to say 1993, but I'm an old head. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. Big salute. Thank you for tuning in. I'm off.